Hello everyone, welcome to the video lecture series of information technology. Here in this video we are going to study about information technology chapters, which is advanced web designing, which is common for arts, commerce and science, all three streams. And in this video today we will check for meta tag. Then meta tag is our lecture number 3. In this we will check what is meta tag, how to execute meta tag, and with this how demonstration of it, and how we will demonstrate meta tag, and then also for its SOP. So let's move ahead and check what is meta tag. What is meta tag? So meta tag is a tag in HTML that describe some aspects of content of the web page. What is the meaning of some aspects of content of a web page? When you search for any of the element, when you search for anything into say Google or Yahoo or any of search engine, at that time if you type computer, do you get only computer wala? No. Results? No, because you will get computer, then hardware, then whether it is for images, whether it is for web, whether it is for all other things. So all the necessary information which is related to it, so everything you will receive into the search results. So similarly, meta tag is a one which is used to check, to describe the consent or the contents of web page. Now here when we will have meta tag, then it will not be the one. The meta tag is used by search engine to search information. So why meta tag is used? So it will describe all the related aspects, all the related contents on your search, and it will give the output as a result. So accordingly, if such information which will be provided on the web page, it is the one which is available with the help of meta tag. Now this meta tag is empty tag, and it is not having opening angular bracket and closing angular bracket. So meta tag is empty tag. It is standalone tag, that is singular tag, which carries information within its attribute. It means with meta tag we need to specify something, some attributes which need to explain or describe the contents of web page. So the meta tag is placed in between head and end of head tags. Now as we know the basic structure, in the last video itself we have seen the basic structure. So the basic structure is having the format, that is the syntax as. So the syntax of HTML which we have learned into earlier video, it was, that is the basic structure of HTML. It was like HTML, then HTML end, head, title. Here it is the opening of title, and here you are closing the title. But what is meta tag saying? That meta tag is under only head tag, that is meta tag is placed between the head starting and head end. It means it will be placed here after the title itself. So what is a meta tag? Meta tag syntax declaration will be here itself, not into the content part, not into the body part. So the meta tag will be placed in head tag itself with the title. So first the title will be there, and below to you it will be having meta tag. Now moving ahead, so attributes which are concerned for meta tag. What are the attributes which are concerned for meta tag? So this is the image from your textbook. The attribute is name. Now first attribute, that is name. How you will use it? You will use it with the syntax, that is meta name with the attribute of name. Now which contents, which attributes you want to use into name? So what is who is the author, then description, keywords, or whether it is concerned with the copyright. So all these things under the name attributes you can use, and for that what it will specify? So it will specify the name of meta tag like author, keywords or description. And for example, here you can take meta name equals to author. So what you did, it is the meta tag. You have used name as an attribute over here, and what you want for, so you want the name for author, name of author. So meta with the meta tag, name as an attribute, and here it is for what, that is for description. Another attribute is of content. Now it have textual matter related to the name, like for what it is used, for which contents it will be used. So meta, then name, that is for author, and which authors you want. So the which contains Balbharti. Here content of author is Balbharti. Now another meta name equals to description. Now here meta name is description. Then here what you want, the description of particular content. So what it will contain, what it will have. So it will have content as advanced web designing. So the author of Balbharti, where the description is given for advanced web designing. So here the value for content attribute will be specified, and it specifies the name of topic in what, advanced web designing. So in advanced web designing. Accordingly, if you need to use it for keywords, then meta, then attribute name, then here you will specify for name for keywords, and which content. So content, it should have HTML, learn HTML5 or list in HTML. So to set all the keywords, when you know that when you search for any of the results, whatever the text you will type, whatever you will type for to get out the results. So these all are acting as a keywords for your web page. So here the values for content attribute are given as keyword like HTML5, learn HTML5, etc. So moving ahead for the another attributes of meta tag. So what are the attributes for meta tag? More attributes. Char set. What is char set? So when it need to get specified, it is having two different formats, that is UTF-8 and Big 5. So UTF-8 is for Indian characters and Big 5 is for Chinese characters. So when you will set or when you will specify the character encoding used by the document, this will be the character encoding declaration. So whatever the content you would like to search, जो भी कंटेंट आप सर्च करना चाहते हो, at that time you need to check for the meta char set UTF-8 if it will be by default for your all Indian characters, and this if you would like to specify, then for Chinese characters, then it will be for Big 5. Now another attribute for meta tag is HTTP equip. So HTTP equip is containing different actions such as refresh, set cookie, content type, expire. So what is this is used for? So it is used for HTTP response message header. Here when you will set for the refresh, then after every 5 seconds it will get refreshed. The browser sends cookies back to the server with set cookie and specifies the character encoding for the document with the content type, and expires is for the page session which will get expired at the specified date and time. So accordingly here you can have example. So meta HTTP equip, so with the refresh content file, then it will be having set cookies, content type, content text, HTML, char set big file. As I said, it will be for Chinese characters. And if you want it to have expire session, so you see here refresh content file. So refresh content file is for 5 seconds. So after every 5 seconds, it will refresh the contents whichever you have displayed on your web page. Now here also, so if it is the time limit, that is Wednesday 8/18 and all, so accordingly the session will get expired. That page will get, the big page session will get expired after the specified date and time. Now moving ahead, the example which is given in your textbook is about this, where you have all the declarations of meta tag, and with all the attributes which we can use with meta tag. Now we will go for the execution of it. We'll check how to execute it and what changes we can do on this code so that we will get the output. Remember students, meta tag is not for the one which will display on output or any of the screen. Meta tag, as I told you, is between the head opening and head closing. It is not into the body part of the web page. So meta tag is under head tag. So the contents will not be displayed onto the web page, only it will be related for the execution or the fetching of content which are related with the attributes which you have set. So let's move ahead and check for the execution of the example demo of the same. So students, here we'll go and type notepad. Then here you can go on typing HTML, then end of HTML. I have given you both the options that one by one you can do, or else you can type it and accordingly you can go ahead for execution. Here we go for head and end of head tag. Then we'll go for, here you can use title. So title, it is demo of meta tag. Then we'll close title. Now here it starts for your meta tag. Now as I told you that meta tag is in between. Here you can see that चलो it must not be visible for you. मैं आपके लिए इसका font size जो है वो बढ़ा देती हूँ. So here I have increased the font size. Now here we'll go for typing. As we have discussed, we will be writing it under head tag only after the title. Now meta with its attribute of name. Then here we'll go for author. You can have authors. After that, content. So content equals to, here it will go for Bharati. Then you will close the meta tag. Accordingly, whatever the attributes you would like to use, you will use all those attributes with the same format, with the same syntax. So here these are another attributes of meta tag, and it is for description, keywords and copyright. Now here we have end for head tag. Now we'll start with the body tag and we'll go here for, we'll go for body tag. Then in the body tag you can have any contents which you want to display on your web page. Now here if we'll go as per your textbook, there it is written for paragraph, that is P tag. Then it will have a message, welcome to HTML5, and here you will end your paragraph tag. Now let's check. We'll save it and then we'll try some other programs too. So we will save it as meta demo dot, don't forget, HTML. So I am saving it on desktop. So here we go, and then I will check the file by minimizing it. So here I am having meta demo. Shalom, I will open it with browser. So here it is, the output for demo of meta tag, which title we have given, and this is the message which is displayed. Now do you want to have some different content on it? So You can have editing into your code. You can set different formats. You can have form over here. You can set different heading levels. You can set text formatting tags, bold, italic, underline and all. And with this, if you want image tag, then let's see how we can go for the image tag also. So here I have added input type as image with its location. Yesterday we have checked how to set location and all. So here we can go with d colon, where I have missed /, then time.jpg. So this is the image which I have saved into D drive. Now after adding this, let's save it, save the program and check with the output. Now our output for the program will be, I will be simultaneously showing you. So here you can minimize it. So once you will open the file, it will have welcome to HTML and the image which is of type. Now if you want paragraph below to it, okay, so you can set, you can remove it from here. Then you can set over here with this. Chalo, we'll check whether we are getting output of it or not. Yes, we are having output of it. Okay, now here we are having equifala also attribute. So we'll do one thing, we'll add that attribute over here and then we'll check that whether we can execute it. So here we go for meta HTTP equip. So here what we can have, here we have added refresh and the refresh is after 5 seconds. So now we'll check with this, can we have the output? Okay, so here we'll save it and we'll refresh our page. We'll wait whether it is getting automatically refreshed or not. Yes, you must have observed after 5 seconds it is getting refreshed. You can again observe over here. Yes, it is getting refreshed automatically. So accordingly, if I am changing with this paragraph, let's see that whether it is going to change or not. Okay, so we'll again save and we'll check here. Okay, if I am not refreshing, chalo, I will do undo. Now I am saving it. Let's check without refreshing whether it is accepting. Yes, it has refreshed again. Okay, now if I want to remove it and again I am saving it, we'll wait. Yes, it is refreshed again. So this is about the demo of Metatag. Dear students, don't forget that on web page you will be only getting the display of whatever the content you will be having into body tag, but whatever you would like to use meta tag for, this will be for the descriptions and the content which are related to your web page. So you can practice the program, you can have trial and error. Some things you may miss, but you will understand, you will learn many things by your errors. Okay. So students, we have completed meta tag. Thank you. And in the next lecture, we are going to check about CSS in HTML5. Thank you for watching.